Big Sky is an American drama and crime thriller show coming from David E. Kelley, and it's based on the book series called The Highway by C.G. Box. The story follows detectives who investigate the disappearance of two sisters who have been kidnapped, but as the plot moves forward, we discover a more terrifying story at play. But what secrets do the cast hold? Well, here's some secrets about the cast that you never knew. Catherine Winnick, who plays Jenny Hoyt. All through her career, Canadian actress Catherine Winnick has portrayed many strong female characters. For instance, she acted as journalist Hannah Burley in Bones, where she's a correspondent in Afghanistan there to cover the war, but ends up becoming the love interest for the main character, Celie Booth. And just like her role as Jenny Hoyt, who is the former policewoman in the show, she made her appearance as undercover inspector Christine Gavin in the show called Wu Assassins. But did you know her best known role is when she played the lead character, Shield Maiden Lagertha, in the award-winning and very popular show Vikings? If that's not enough, she's also played a character in a video game. That video game is called Call of Duty World War II, published by Activision. She didn't enact any characters since game characters are graphically generated, but she voice acted an engineer/tactician named Mary who tried to help retrieve stolen treasures and also rescue her brother Klaus. And she isn't alone in this video game. Big names such as Kevin Spacey and Kit Harington are also going to have roles in the game. Ryan Phillip as Cody Hoyt. Before his role as Cody Hoyt, who is a cop running a private detective agency, Phillip has worked in various other television series. As a matter of fact, his acting career started all the way back in 1992, nearly 3 decades ago at this point, as Billy Douglas in the soap opera called One Life to Live, and that was a notable role given Billy was a very openly gay character appearing on television at that point in time. But his most popular roles came from the late 90s movies such as Cruel Intentions, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Studio 54. Later, he also acted in a film that got an Oscar nomination for Best Picture too. That movie was Gosford Park, released back in 2001 by Robert Altman. Later, he ended up acting in an Oscar-winning movie called Crash in 2005, and that movie won Best Picture in addition to Best Original Screenplay. Kylie Bunbury as Cassie Duell. If her last name sounded familiar to any of you soccer fans, it's because she is the daughter of Canadian soccer player Alex Bunbury. She's also about to become a mother, as she announced on Instagram just a couple months ago, with her husband, John Ryan Allen Riggins, who she married on the first day of 2020. You might be surprised to know that she actually didn't start her career as an actor, but she initially worked as a model before her agency itself suggested she ought to try acting. After that, she got small-time roles such as the one-episode role as Kathleen in Days of Our Lives, which is an NBC show running since 1965, and 57 seasons in with over 14,000 episodes. The show's still going. That's like a lifetime's worth of content. And Big Sky, where she plays Cassie, who's a private detective and co-owner of Do It and Hoyt Agency, is actually the role she took after being in the main cast of a Sky TV adaptation of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, which is a science fiction work about a dystopian future, much revered in popular literature. It only ran for 1 season, and Kylie took up the role of Cassie on Big Sky. Jesse James Cattell as Jerry Kennedy. Hailing from Long Island, New York City, where she also formerly studied film at Pace University, she's famous and loved for more than just her core acting ability, but also her identity and how she's portrayed in her work. She holds the honor of being the first non-binary regular in a series airing on primetime television. Cattell has taken the role of a singer and trans feminine sex worker called Jerry in Big Sky. On top of that, Cattell was also honored in Out Magazine's Out 100 back in 2018 for the portrayal of queer characters she did in a Netflix film produced by Ben Stiller called Alex Strangelove, as well as TV Land's first non-binary character on the show called Younger. Moreover, she also had a lead role in a Student Academy award-winning movie called Miller and Son, in which was a portrayal of the life of a transgender mechanic. Cattell herself is non-binary and makes use of she/her and they/them pronouns, and with Big Sky, she has become the first non-binary actor who has played as a non-binary series regular on primetime television. Next up, we have the secrets of Natalie Allen Lind, Jade Pettigjohn, Valerie Mahaffey, and more, so don't go anywhere. Natalie Allen Lind, who plays Danielle Sullivan. Natalie hails from a family of actresses as the daughter of actress Barbara Allen Woods, and also older sister of actress Emily and Olivia. She might as well be recognized by the fans of Fox's superhero series called The Gifted as Lauren Strucker, who is a mutant possessing some very cool superhuman powers. But in Big Sky, she takes up the role of the kidnapped girl Danielle. Coming from a strong female acting background and environment, she also holds strong strong views on the importance of female-dominated spaces in TV and cinema. The sisters said in a recent interview that they wanted to make a point of working with more women, not just in front of, but also behind the camera. They cited an experience of doing a movie called An American Girl Story, where the entire crew was mostly female, and described it as a very empowering experience. Guessing that perhaps it's a maternal thing, they said there is certainly an added sense of safety in that kind of environment, adding, maybe it's a maternal thing, but you just feel safe in the environment. Outside of her TV roles, Natalie can also be seen in films such as Blood Done, Sign My Name, Kaboom, in addition to the horror movie Playdate. John Pettyjohn as Grace Sullivan. Grace in Big Sky is Daniel's younger sister, who is also one of Ronald's, the villain's kidnapping victims. She's played by John Pettyjohn, who some fans might remember as Lexi Richardson, appearing in Hulu's miniseries called Little Fires Everywhere, where she was the daughter of the character played by the well-respected Hollywood actress Reese Witherspoon. But there's more to her, since she isn't just a grown-up actor, but also has been a child actor. She's well known for the younger generation because of her acting in Nickelodeon's School of Rock, in which she took the role of one of its main characters named Summer Hathaway. Lately, she has again worked for Nickelodeon, where she co-starred in the Nickelodeon original movie called Rufus 2 that was aired in January of 2017. Brian Garrity, who played Ronald Purgeman. Brian Garrity is an actor who's got a lot of interesting roles under his belt. He has acted in the famous war film The Hurt Locker, which was critically acclaimed for its accurate and thrilling portrayal of an American bomb disposal unit in Iraq during the 2003 invasion. And did you know he has also played Teddy Roosevelt too? That happened in the period drama TV series called The Alienist, which is a mixture of fiction and fact, incorporating historical figures in a fiction late 19th century setting. So fans are likely to be already familiar with this actor, and his Big Sky role is his latest, where he takes up the betrayal of one of the main characters, the main villain in fact, the truck driver who is responsible for the child kidnappings. Valerie Mahaffey as Helen Purgeman. The super talented Valerie Mahaffey is someone who needs no introduction, and Big Sky is only the latest and greatest in her already stellar award-winning career. In Big Sky, she enacts the character of Ronald's overbearing mother named Helen. She has quite an interesting background, as she was born and raised in Indonesia and then lived in several countries including Nigeria, England, and Canada before finally moving to the United States and Texas. Her acting career began when she starred in the NBC daytime soap opera The Doctors way back in 1979, and after 13 years of hard work, her portrayal of Eve earned her an Emmy Award given for Outstanding Supporting Actress in the dramedy series called Northern Exposure. And did you know that after graduating with a BFA in 1975 from UT Austin, she also made her Broadway debut a year later? She performed in the musical called Wreck, that's based on the life of King Henry VIII. Fans might also recognize her from Seinfeld, or The Man in the High Castle, or Desperate Housewives, all famous titles in the entertainment industry. And for Big Bang Theory fans, she has a role in the new show called Young Sheldon, where she plays the English teacher, Mrs. McElroy. So here was our rundown on the most interesting cast facts and secrets. How'd you like it? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell button and keep receiving notifications for great content like this.